Good evening, guys. Hope you're all having a good one. As you can see, I'm exceptionally smiley following the result of Cardiff City 0, Everton 3. Now, obviously, I'm not at the game. I wasn't at the game due to work. I wasn't able to go tonight. But as always, fantastic travelling support from our Evertonians, and on a Tuesday night as well, just fantastic, and you could hear them all throughout. I was watching the game online and I've got to say, so much more than just the result, which was obviously fantastic. As I said, to go anywhere in the Premier League and win 3-0 is great. But the performance we put in, I think when we saw the team, Morgan Schneidlin returning to the side, Phil Jagielka returning with Zuma suspended in that awful game away at Watford. But just chalk and cheese from what we saw tonight from the side. Gylfi Sigurdsson was unreal. Not only did he, of course, get a brace with two really nice finishes, particularly the second, but he was just all over everything, high pressing, not giving Cardiff a second. It was the kind of performance that we want to see more of from Gylfi Sigurdsson, because over the last couple of months, his performances have really dropped off, and we've spoken a lot about how he's been largely anonymous in most games. But if he keeps putting in performances like that, you can't complain, and that's what he can produce, but we just need to see it on a more regular basis. But in terms of the fact we've obviously got a huge game on the weekend, doesn't come any bigger than a Merseyside derby. That's exactly what you want your players like Gylfi Sigurdsson to be going into those games full of confidence. Somebody that can just do that. The shot he's got on him, we saw it as well. We see it time after time. He doesn't score tap-ins, does he, Gylfi? So it's going to be great that he's got a couple. He's going to be full of confidence. Of course, as well, Calvert-Lewin scoring right at the death. Made up for him, another one of our forwards who's got a goal to his name, so that's going to fill him with confidence as well. It was a great finish, the third goal as well. Pretty much the last action of the game. Garner did unbelievably well. he again covered every blade of grass tonight. And just to say for Garner as well, I think obviously with everything that went on in the transfer window with PSG and everything like that, I've got to say credit to him by the way he's performed. Since that move, he's put in a shift every time he's put on the shirt. And not everyone does. You see that sometimes. We saw at the weekend in the game with Chelsea that just how disrespectful players can be sometimes to managers. But anyway, I'm rambling. Garner had a boss game. Bernard as well. When Bernard came on, what an impact he made. And we talk, me and Peter, who were obviously messaging us stuff throughout the game as well, saying, we've said for months now, Bernard, I know he's a bit off the pace at times. His fitness obviously is an issue, but that lad has got something so special, and he just made such an impact when he came on. You can credit him for the second goal. Fantastic bit of work from him. And then a neat finish from Gylfi Sigurdsson. Yeah, it was just brilliant. Ademola Lookman as well. I think a few of us are still surprised to see Theo Walcott starting at the moment, but Ademola came on with about 9 minutes to go of normal time, and from that time he took his opportunity. He always looks like he's going to make something happen. He's such an exciting, forward-thinking footballer, and yeah, maybe we'll see him start on the weekend's game against Liverpool. Who knows? It was good to see Morgan Schneidlin as well. A word for him, because of course, when we see his name on the team sheet and stuff, there'll be a few mumbles and grumbles, and I myself, particularly in the past, wasn't a huge fan of his, to say the least. I questioned probably his work rate and determination and attitude, but I've got to say tonight he had a good game. The first goal, it was a fantastic ball down the line from himself to Seamus Coleman. Coleman as well, today I think he had a pretty solid game as well. I was impressed with him. Another one who's come under a lot of stick, but I myself have been as fed up as everyone else in recent weeks. It's been really tough being an Evertonian with results, exiting the FA Cup to Millwall, all these things, the defensive issues. It's been tough, but you know, you can only do what's in front of you. And as far as tonight's gone, you know, they've gone some way to winning us back around and giving us some confidence ahead of the weekend, giving us some excitement maybe. I don't know whether I'm ever excited about a derby, but certainly you couldn't ask for really much more going into that than what we've given tonight. And of course a clean sheet, which will be big for our defence, and Jordan Pickford, Luca Dean again, excellent. Yeah, and Andre Gomez came on right near the end. Gylfi got subbed off late and he looked disappointed. Of course, he was obviously looking for his hat-trick, but no, I think the team played well tonight, and yeah, what a turnaround. Just goes to show that two weeks off has clearly done us the world of good. Oh, and also the Marco Silva press conference that we keep seeing the clip of, when somebody asked him, you know, about was he going to make drastic changes, to which he replied, no drastic changes. And then the reporter asked him, was he happy with the results? And we saw a very different Marco Silva from what we've seen so far. We saw him show a bit of passion and a bit of anger, if you like, and it was good to see that. It was good to see him with a bit of fight and a bit of like nastiness, because I think we need to be more nasty. Everton can be too nice, but like today again, once we got that first goal, you know, just before half time, come out second half, and it was like, let's kill this off. We were going for it, and there were so many nice passages of play. I enjoyed watching that game. I enjoyed watching Everton play, and yeah, you know, it's a funny game, and it's football. Who knows what I'll be sat here saying on Sunday, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on that because I was really impressed with the performance, and it's given me a reason to smile. I've been whinging saying, you know, it's been nice in some ways not having Everton play, because you know you don't get that sinking feeling, which we've been getting a lot of lately. But as soon as I started watching the game tonight, it's got you. And when you win like that, you know, there's nothing better. So enjoy it, everyone, and yeah, I'll speak to you in the coming days ahead of the Merseyside derby, and stay tuned as well, because there's going to be loads of exciting stuff dropping really soon. So stay tuned. Speak to you guys soon.